to play for today. I'm sure you just had a little bit of chicken and champagne, didn't you?
17.
7 minutes to 9. We really are. Thank heavens we don't have too many 10 to 17s anymore, because we're a terrible influence on children, aren't we?
Very, very bad influence.
Yeah, we're a pretty bad influence on everybody.
Yeah, I used to be straight on it. I didn't mean that.
You said it.
I said it. I think I'm good at that.
You said it. Ladies and gentlemen, time for the Surf Report with Nancy Ellis.
I meant as far as drinking and etc.
I know what you meant.
Oh, piss on. Okay, what's the Surf Dive and Ski on Triple M?
Raoul, Ramon, Antoine, Amanda Ellis. Thank you so much for your contribution to the program this morning.
Oh dear, I'm glad I did something.
Yeah. Susie. Another of the fine girls I employ. You have some traffic information?
Yes.
Yes.
It's got a few red wine spills on it. Doggos.
Dilmar Parade.
Oh, sorry, I'll reprimand Warwick immediately.
I nearly bought a house in Dilmar Parade, and you used to take the girl out who lived in that house.
That's right, yeah.
Before you,
James.
Before you, Listen, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Why don't you ever do a report from Fairy Bow? Bye. What? Oh, I see, it's the Rock Melons. Early one morning, just as the sun was rising, I heard a maiden reading the news very well. Congratulations on your fabulous performance so far this morning, Ellie.
So far, exactly.
Mind you, there's a bunch of bullies to go.
7 to go.
Yeah. Who's counting? 6:04 is the time. A knight will grace our day today. Sir Bob Geldof will join us live in the studio this morning. He'll today. Did we? I'm sure we did. In fact, I recorded a couple. We got Mike Carlton to say this. Morning, I've got a head like a smacked eye. and Reggae remarkably said this of his own volition.
Yeah, I used to be straight on it.
Amazing program. Anything is likely to happen. How are you doing? You guys all right? I hope so, because I love you. You know that's true. Getting into the music with Darryl Braithwaite's Higher Than Hope. On this Thursday morning, the 11th day of the 3rd month, the year of our Lord, 1993. The Zenda, Doug Mulray, Couturier and everything else. Mulray, M-U-L-R-E-T-T-E. No, 6:09 is the time. First you shed the joys, tears and sheep dip of the Flying Doctors, then the RFDS. Now share the loves, lives and anal thermometers of the Flying Proctologists. Dr. Clive Proctor is the handsome proctologist with nerves of steel, a heart of gold, and a khaki finger. Nurse Lana is the eager young anal hygiene nurse who dreams of becoming a dental hygiene nurse, but must start at the bottom and work her way up.
Right, this little piggy went to market.
Okay.
This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went way home.
Dr. Proctor and Nurse Lana, together they traverse the outback, handing out help to the hurting hoings of the hapless in the Flying Proctologists. Tonight on 9, still the one.
Oh, thank Christ. 2 wouldn't have fit.
Mulray FM.
6:10 at the Tasteful One. And the brand new tune, Truganini, is the name of the song, and of course the name of the last of the genuine Tasmanian Aboriginals. We do have Manson still down in Tasmania. No, we do. No, Mansell. Yeah. Manson, of course, was the killer.
Yeah.
Mansell, not Nigel Mansell, his brother.
Was he an Aboriginal?
Big day yesterday, Red? No, not Nigel Mansell. No, I was only kidding. I just assumed that they were related. It's not, in fact, true.
Okay.
I've always had difficulty, though, when Mansell makes claims about being Aboriginal, how he gets away with that, given that Truganini was supposedly the last of the Tasmanian Aboriginals, although I suppose it's like, you know, somebody who married some white guy and had offspring that went through the mill in Tasmania all those years ago, resurfacing when Aboriginal pride became a major issue in this country. Big day yesterday, Red?
Why?
Well, you've got your hair done, haven't you?
No.
You've been to see Your hairdresser, your coif, is somewhat different. You've dyed your hair. Is it a darker red than it was previously?
Why does it matter?
I'm asking. I take an interest in my staff. And you bought new knickers, I believe.
Oh.
From Rent-A-Tent. No? Okay, it's just that it was 6:15. I thought it was time for the fat check. You know, we wouldn't want to let people down. They expect that sort of thing, don't they? They do. And you expect it too, which is why you're not chatting with me at all.
No, the reason I'm not chatting with you is because you forgot that you had to do it, and Party wrote one out for you.
He did. He wrote two out, actually. Do you want to hear the other one?
The other one's good.
The other one's good.
Yeah, the other one.
Oh no, save it for tomorrow.
Apparently, Sam was hit by a bus yesterday.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Police asked the driver why he didn't go round her, and he said he didn't have enough petrol.
Gee, they're both gems, aren't they?
It'll be all right, Party. That bruising will come out, and suddenly the thrombosis will heal. For the Sydney Morning Herald, a story by Andrew Darby. The headline, Midnight Oil's album upsets Tasmanian Aborigines. The rock band Midnight Oil's reputation as sympathisers of the Aboriginal cause is being questioned after a statement on its new album that the last Tasmanian Aborigine died in the 19th century. The claim has angered officials at the Tasmanian Aboriginal Centre, who are calling for a boycott of the single Truganini from the album Earth and Sun and Moon. The Centre Secretary John Wells said the community was disgusted with Midnight Oil's line. I'm sure, if I know anything about Peter Garrett and Rob Hurst, who wrote the song, they were trying to do the right thing. I'm sure that their lyric has been misinterpreted. But Mr. Wells makes the point that Aborigines survived beyond Truganini's death, and today about 7,000 Tasmanians identify their Aboriginality in census statistics. Truganini, he says, has become a convenient symbol for the terrible things white people have done, but also for the view that there are no longer any Tasmanian Aborigines, that we are extinct. So, I kind of guessed that Mr. Mansell, who's the name we all know, and others might be angered by the song and the suggestion, and there it is. It's emerging as a story. I'm sure we'll hear more about that. I'm sure we'll hear more of the record. It's damn fine material. Contentious, but damn fine. 6:22 is the time at Triple M. This is Mr. Mister on the Broken Wind song. Let's carry on.
The Bureau's produced another forecast for cloudy skies, a few showers, moderate southwesterly winds, temps of 23 or 24 for Sydney today. Things should start to clear for Saturday with a mighty fine Sunday on the cards. It's currently 18 degrees.
Thank you so much, Ali. Weird Al Drower, I think we'll call you.
Why?
Because you deserve it.
Thank you.
26 minutes to 7 is the time. Madam Zenda will join us shortly to illuminate your immediate future, and then Whistling Reggae Ellis, the man who yesterday said...
Yeah, I used to be straight, Tommy.
will try and talk his way out of it. He'll try, but he won't succeed. 18 degrees in excess, getting us back into the stereo at Triple M. Island.
Sometimes you kick, sometimes you get one right in the horn. A bit of yin, a bit of yang, a bit of Ed, a bit of Flaw, a bit of Johnsons, a bit of Johnsons. What? Hello, everyone. Malcolm Zenda here. I'm the real election organizer and campaign queen of the cosmos, horoscopically here to make sure Leonard Dale is eternally inaugurated into the Senate of the Stars and the improved the upper house. And zig, groovy. Sagittarius, you convince Senator Leonard Dale to instigate your plan for truth in sentencing, and we make criminals work in all-night service stations, and we take turns robbing them. Capricorn, 5 ring fervor when the Sydney 2000 Olympics logo makes your family proud, because your hemorrhoid-ridden uncle is chosen as the model for the purple ring. Aquarius, your parents foolishly ignore Senator Leonard Dale when he says fence your swimming pool, and you drown. When you get to heaven, the pearly gates are closed and you can't get over the fence. Pisces, medieval mayhem in your building society branch when St. George rides through a time warp, skewers Julie Anthony, and rescues the dragon. Good choice. Harris, your film career really takes off when you plagiarize On the Waterfront and remake it about video games with the famous line, I could have been a Nintendo. Sorry about that. Boris, dental dilemma and teething troubles when your braces pick up radio-free Palestine during your brother's bar mitzvah. Gemini males, you convert to Judaism, and during the circumcision ceremony, you display class and generosity when you tell the rabbi to keep the tip. Cancer, vote E1, Leonard Peale. Ignore Jenny Craig when she tells you to vote Labour because John Hewson will have 15% to your bathroom scales. There's one for Sam. Leo, you still... Sorry, Sam, don't be violent. Leo, you steal every painting from the Surrealist exhibition at the National Gallery. Police interview the artists and get an identikit photo of a three-legged man with one arm and a lobster on his head wearing flaming trousers made of live cows. Virgo, your past life therapist goes through every one of your incarnations and discovers that no matter whether you are an Egyptian pharaoh or a Victorian scullery maid, your farts always smell the same. Bad. Libra, hate pugilistic problems when your three-toed sloth is knocked out in a 327-round bout with a snail. He never saw it coming. It all happened too fast. Scorpio, you should stand for Parliament, Scorpio. In fact, you should go for Prime Minister. We need someone we hate even more than Keating and Hewson.